also some obstacles. I lost my mom, which was
Mm,
so dear to me. And she
mm,
was the one who actually saw lots of potential in me since my childhood. She was like, I knew that you're going to be there, you're going to do this. And then when I decided to write a book, the first one I called, it was her. And I said, Mom, I'm
mm.
writing a book. And she said, I knew it. I knew it. You're not going to write one book. You're going to write many books. I
Oh
knew it.
wow. Yeah.
Yes. And she passed away. So I was really
Mm,
kind of went to the like a depression a bit.
yeah.
But honestly, the only thing that kept me going was the book.
Mm,
So the purpose behind the book, I was like, I have to make it happen. This is something that it's really, it has so much substance in it. So I wrote this book, and it's just published just before the pandemic.
oh wow.
When I already, yes, go ahead.
So that would be a perfect timing, because now people have
Okay.
enough time to be able to read the book, published right
Yeah,
before the pandemic.
honestly, I had no idea what is going to
Hmm.
happen. So I think
Right.
none of us we got any idea. But
That's
what
true.
happened? I just a year before the pandemic hit, I
Hmm.
started to become completely independent. I founded my own company and started to helping people become a career coach and job hunting expert to helping people to find a job.
Yeah.
So, and then when I published the book, I already have lots of gigs, lots of talks, lots of things. It's already book lined up. I got more than 15. And
Mm,
then because I published it in Feb 2020, and so the March is a start that all this happened. And then when it happens, I literally started to panicking. I was like, what is going to happen? What is going to happen to my business? What is going to happen to my book? How can I even talk about my book? Because back then, mostly everything was not offline. Sorry,
right.
not online. It was all offline. And
Right.
then what happened? Again, little I knew that this one is serving a purpose again because lots of people lost their job
Mm,
during the pandemic. And
absolutely.
when I published that I already when I posted that I published a book,
Hmm.
so it hits number one best selling on Amazon next day.
Wow.
So yes, everyone was like, and the pandemic hasn't started yet. Like it wasn't really happening that strongly. And everyone was asking me, how did it happen? What did you do? Was it any campaign you did? I was like, no, I didn't do anything. But I
Mm,
knew what happened because during those years, I helped those many thousands of people.
right.
So either they wanted to support me or
Hmm.
they wanted to see what I shared because I shared lots of things, tips during those years that they found it very useful. So definitely the book is hitting number one bestseller. But I didn't expect that even it happens like it's reoccurring to 8 times, which
Hmm.
is it wasn't anymore because of that reason. I think because when the pandemic started to getting to point that people start realizing and losing their job and realizing that they need to have a different strategy, so I started to reading the book and started to referring that to others, which is that's why the book got really so much
Extension and stuff.
yes
Yeah.
achievement.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I tell you what then, because there's a lot in that book, and we're going to try to kind of chip a little bit of it as we go through the discussion. But I want to go back a little bit because you have a very inspiring story. I want to go back to Iran. How
Sure.
was it like for you growing up in Iran? Did you have siblings?
I do, yes. I have two sisters, one older and one younger than me. And my dad actually studied in the US long time ago.
Hmm.
And then my mom, the most amazing mom, I can say. And I was a very, very shy child.
Really?
Honestly, yes. No one can believe it now, but I was super shy that I didn't have any friends till age of 15.
Oh wow.
Only I started to really change by the time that I went to high school. And then it was very much during that time that I started to socializing more, but I was
Okay.
super shy, super
Mhm.
nerd, and
Mhm.
like I always was the first class student in our not only our school. I was also like getting into competitions and getting into states, our states, and then going to the competition for the at the country level, so and also we got like something at the age of 10, which where it's like a conqueror, but all the 10 years old they're attending. It's like an
Mhm.
IQ kind of test, and if you're reaching to the certain level, they take you to different special school. So
Oh,
and
wow.
yeah, I got that score as well. But as I said,
Okay.
socially I was very awkward and very introvert, only in the books. Even I didn't really play with my sisters, my siblings.
Mhm.
So you can imagine that how much. And you know what, nowadays I get some people, they're actually coming to me for the confident and communication skills, which I
Mhm.
never portray myself as that, but because they know the background and they know what happened and they know how much I grew and how much I changed, and
Mhm.
so they feel that if you done it for yourself, you can do it for others as well.